One blue sky, are you filming? One blue sky above us, one ocean lapping all our shores, one earth so green and round, who could ask for more?
Cheers.
Anyone can stand as an independent. All you need is a £500 deposit and a message. Some want to change the law.
You can't teach family values without talking about sex.
Some want to change the country.
We could end poverty and we could end homelessness, and it wouldn't be that difficult.
And some want to change the world.
World Peace through song.
But whatever the reason for standing, these independents are up against big, well-funded political parties. The odds are stacked against them, but many say this is their best chance.
Despite what the bookmakers say, I think here all bets are off, really.
This is the story of what it's like to go it alone in the general election.
One more time. How'd you doodle doodle dooty, how'd you heejee how'd you hojee, how'd you doodle doodle dooty, how'd you do, how'd you do, how'd you doodle doodle dooty, how'd you do? Thank you. Vote for Joe. I'm standing here as an independent member of Parliament. And a million copies all made. I'm having a ball, you know. I'm 74 this year. If the next government lasts until I'm 79, I'll be too old to do it. I've always wanted to do it. It's been a little secret ambition of mine to stand for Parliament. Green's a headless chicken. Liberals, they're no show. Vote world peace through song. In May, vote for Joe.
Do you think that music is a good way to spread messages of politics?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The best way, in fact. You're not going to beat an enemy that wants to die by killing them.
So you would sing to jihadists or would-be jihadists to try and win them over?
I don't think they'd listen to me. But if they would listen to me, I'd certainly sing them. But I would want to sing from the other end of a telephone. I wouldn't want to go there and do it. I'm not that brave.
Do you think you've got enough votes to win this thing?
I think I've got enough votes to stand up and be counted. Let's put it that way. I just keep meeting people that say, I'll vote for you, Joe, I'll vote for you. I've just got to meet more people. I've got a few weeks to do it yet. But How you doing, mate? All right?
Yeah. Right, okay. Now I get a free melee for standing, okay? And it's going to be around 40,000, okay? So 40,000 to hit every home in Cheltenham.
For independents who don't sing, leaflets and other publicity material are a big part of standing out.
You look around here.
But organising a campaign alone is time-consuming and expensive.
This is our potential site. Well, I'd have me, probably a Head and Shoulders, something that says Richard Lupson Darnell, independent.
So this is going to cost you a little bit of money, but the big thing, I suppose, is leaflets. How are you going to fund those?
Well, I've done a crowdfunding campaign and I've managed to raise £2,000, which has blown me away, actually.
How much of that money has come from, you know, strangers, and how much of it has actually come from family and friends, or even your own pocket then? Are you having to dig into your savings to fund
Yeah, a
it?
little bit, but I'd probably say 3/4 of the people are people I've not met before, but that probably equates to, I don't know, 35–40% of the money. If I can get some leaflets done a little bit cheaper, some boards done a little bit cheaper, then this is achievable, I hope.
Can I do the Titanic?
One independent who's used to raising and losing money is sex worker Charlotte Rose. This will be her third election. So far you've lost £1,000.
I only came last in one. The deposits were donated to me by my clients, and I've had funds out there that's helped pay, but a lot of it, you know, the footwork and the leaflets have come out of my pocket. This was my marketing material for my last election. An honest, tolerant and safe approach to sex and the citizen.
If you win this election, you will probably be the first sex worker in the House of Commons.
That would be amazing. I don't think that they'd let me in.
Yeah, how do you think the other MPs would react to you?
If they were true human beings, they'll give me the respect and decency like any other normal human being. But unfortunately, I doubt that would happen. I'm a mother, I've got 2 children, and I can have somebody walk past me in the street, recognise me and call me a whore. I choose to do this because I enjoy it, and there are many, many, many other sex workers out there that do that too.
Lady Charlotte Rose, known as Charlotte Rose, independent, 43.
Are you going to stand again if you don't make it this time?
No, I don't think I could emotionally cope with going through it again. I really don't.
Is it tough?
It is tough, it really is tough. You know, sometimes you can feel that you're standing on the top of a cliff, screaming at the top of your lungs, knowing that what you want to share with people will benefit their lives, yet nobody's listening. This is when I learnt about democracy, or the word so-called democracy. There is no democracy. Democracy died many, many years ago.
Sand sculptor Andy is another independent who's angry at the system.
I can change the world with my own 2 hands, make a better place with my own 2 hands.
So I'm making art for my political party. We're called the Beach Party, and I'm running for the general election with simple ideas. Basically, I think that we should all have access to free housing and free food and free utilities. And it's possible. I just find it so frustrating. But I understand we're not going to get a better world unless we try and make the world a better place. Maybe the art won't really help me a lot in the House of Commons, but the people skills is very important. Thank you very much. It's very kind. When I started this, I was quite breezy and optimistic about the whole thing, thinking it would be a lot easier than it actually is. And now I understand it's inherently almost impossible to do anything to change the system.
Do you think you might win this?
I'll be very surprised if I win, because I understand how much of an uphill struggle it is for an independent. Not a multimillionaire, I have literally less than £40 to my name right now, on top of what I've collected in these buckets today, but I'm still running, I'm still optimistic. Thank you.
Hustings are a part of the elections that independents dread and relish in equal measure. This will be Richard's first major public test.
Very nervous, but just need to open my mouth and I'll be fine.
What is it that makes you most nervous about the idea of that?
The unexpected. The unexpected and going, because I haven't actually been able to process quickly enough to sound credible. So, yeah. Anyway.
Richard next to him, then Martin, me. First proper big hustings.
Yeah.
Tell me about it, what happened?
Oh, it was really good actually. I'm really pleased with how that went. I think I held my own, fought my corner, made hopefully pretty clear. It felt like, yeah, I belong here. I really do belong here.
How do you think you'll feel on that night if you get a few hundred votes, you lose your deposit, and that's that?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be it's something that you're not going to really know until you're there. But I know that I've done what I should have done. I know that in these few months that this is what I need to do. So to that extent, can I fail? I don't think I can.
Join us after the election to find out whether or not Richard or any of the other independents we've been following make it to Parliament.